Good morning. Thank you guys for joining our weekly training call once again. Today we are going to do I'm going to do a live cold calling demonstration on how to get free life leads by cold calling. And so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using a predictive dialer called XenCall, XenCall. I personally believe it is the best call center software or auto dialer on the market. I get a pretty good rate from them because I've used them in bulk in the past with my with my call centers and telemarketers and that kind of thing. It'll dial up to, it'll dial a lot more than that, but if you only have one person on the dialer like this morning, it can dial up to 5 at once. I've even bought all 6 local area codes here in Missouri, so that when we call, I'll be talking to people from Kansas City, from St. Louis, all over the state. But if I call an 816 number, it will look like I'm calling from an 816 number. So it will appear that I'm calling locally. And so today I'm just going to read a script. I'm going to gather some of their information and then set a time to call them back and give them a free quote. So any questions before I jump on the auto dialer? I do want to tell you that you will be able to hear me, and you'll also be able to hear the prospect. I've got the prospect, I've got their audio coming through the TV, so you should be able to hear me and them. And if you need me to turn it up when I'm on the phone with them, so you can hear them better, we certainly can. One thing we will do is I'll be using the XenCall is set up on a TV here through a computer. You guys are on the office phone there, and I'll be sitting here on a headset doing some demonstrating. And there will be it could take anywhere from 20 to 40 seconds in between calls. So if you when we have some down noise, I'll kind of walk through how that call went and kind of break down each call as we're going, just to kind of give you a little kind of get into my head a little. One thing when you're cold calling, you always want to smile. You always want to be in control. If you're not in control, they can feel it. And if you're not in control, then they're in control, which a lot of new agents struggle with. You got to smile, you got to be in control, and you got to be persistent. You will notice that I will ask a half a dozen times or until they hang up. I'm going to smile, but I'm going to be extremely cordial. I'm going to be in control. I'm going to be extremely, extremely persistent. Alrighty, any questions before I jump on the phone and do some cold calling demonstrations? Any questions at all? Okay. Please be sure to mute your phones so there's no background noise. If you do have a question in between calls, feel free to chime in quickly. I may have to interrupt by answering the phone. It'll go in and out. You'll kind of see what I'm talking about. But let's do it. I'm going to go on ready. It's going to do a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's starting it now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It'll actually dial, and then it'll start dialing multiple numbers at once. When someone picks up, I will start talking. Sound like a plan? Good morning, Miss Robinson.
Yeah.
This is Cody with the Senior Care Program. Did I catch you at an okay time?
No, I'm in the bed.
Okay, I'll be very, very brief. There are several state-regulated final expense programs available at discounts that you're entitled to. And it says here that you are 60 years old. Is that correct?
What?
Are you at the age of 60, ma'am? Okay. And then do you smoke or use tobacco?
No.
Okay. And then have you ever had diabetes, heart attack, stroke, cancer?
I have diabetes.
Diabetes, okay. And do you take pills or insulin?
Take both.
Okay. Very good. And have you ever had any heart trouble or cancer?
No.
Okay. What about COPD or use any oxygen?
No.
Okay, very good. Well, you're in pretty good health. And what's your current height and weight? Well, because I'm going to have someone give you a call back to give you a free life quote. If you don't feel comfortable giving us your height and weight, you don't have to. It'll just help us get a more accurate rate. Is it okay if I get your height and weight?
I weigh 140 pounds.
Okay, and how tall are you?
5'2".
Okay. And do you have any life insurance right now?
No.
Okay. Okay. And then what would you say your budget is? How much can you comfortably afford to spend each month?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. Well, if you had to pick a number and you thought, you know
How
what?
much life insurance is?
Ma'am?
How much life insurance can you get?
Well, how much would you like to get?
Maybe about 10,000.
Okay. Okay. Well, what we'll do is we'll just have an agent give you a call back and give you a quote for $10,000. Would you say you can afford $30 a month, $50 a month, $70 a month? What's kind of your sweet spot? What are you comfortable with?
Maybe 50.
Okay. Okay. And give me a secret word, Miss Robinson, like a nickname or an animal or a secret word or a hobby, a secret word, so that when we call you back, you'll remember that it's us.
Mary.
Mary? Very good. Is that a nickname or a...
No, it's just the name I just gave you.
Oh, perfect. Well, as long as you'll remember that, I love it. Excellent. Well, Miss Mary, or Miss Robinson, with the secret word Mary, thank you very much for allowing me to visit with you. I'm going to have an agent give you a call back today with a free quote, okay?
And what's the name of this insurance?
Well, we are independent agents, and we represent over 100 different companies. And so what we're going to do is we're going to use your information that you gave us, and we're going to shop, and we're going to give you a quote for whatever's actually best for you. Does that sound fair enough? Okay. Well, Miss Robinson, you've been real sweet. I appreciate your time. You have a great rest of your day, and we will talk to you soon, and we'll use the secret word Mary, okay?
All right.
All righty. Thank you, ma'am. We'll talk to you soon. All right. It's not too hard, is it?
Yeah, that was off of a lead.
No, I'm just straight cold calling. Pretty much, it's just like calling the phone book, except for they're scrubbed numbers. So they're not on the do not call. Is all I'm doing. I'm just, I've put in multiple lists off of our data vendor, and just upload them on the site all over the state of Missouri. And next person that answers is going to get the same awesome treatment. And they're probably going to want a free quote as well. Hello, James. Yeah, is this Mr. Nemo? Okay. I think he said in the shower one moment or something, so we'll see if someone comes to the phone pretty quickly. If not, we'll move on. I put my microphone on mute so that he can't hear me even if he is there. Good morning, is anyone there? Mr. Nemo, James. Hello, hello. Alright, we'll move on. There's so many people that want to talk to us and that want free quotes. We don't have time for everyone, you know what I mean? And I was looking back at the call logged report to kind of fill in some of... Oh, okay. Dialer was paused for a second. Okay. And so I was filling in her information. She's up in St. Louis. I won't give you her name or her first name or her address or her phone number since we're recording this. for our YouTube channel, Agent Mentor. But we've been on the phone for 5 minutes, probably something like that, 4 or 5 minutes, and we've really only got to talk to one person, really. And so it's dialing in the background right now. As soon as someone answers, it'll beep.
Oh.
Mr. Young.
Hold on, man.
Good morning. Hey, this is Cody with the Senior Care Program. Did I catch you at an okay time, sir? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, sir, there are several state-regulated final expense programs available at discounts that you're entitled to. And it says here that you are 54. Is that right?
No, man. No, sir.
No, sir. Okay, you were born in you were born in 58. So you're probably 58 years old.
That's right.
That's right. Look at that. Hey, do you smoke or use tobacco, sir?
No, I don't.
Okay, very good. And do you have any diabetes or heart attack or stroke or cancer?
Nope.
Okay, good. Any COPD or using any oxygen or anything?
Nope.
Wow, you sound like you're in great health.
Well, I don't even take an aspirin, that's okay.
Wow, yes, that tells me you're in phenomenal health. Hey, and what's your current height and weight?
I do not know. I ain't weighed or nothing. The last time I weighed was diaper.
Okay,
What is this for?
this is for a free life quote. One of our local agents is going to call you back to give you a free life quote from several different carriers. What's your? You don't have to give us your height and weight, but it would certainly help us give a more accurate quote. Do you know what your height is?
I'm from about 5'7",
Okay. And if you had to guess, what would you say your weight is?
135, 140.
Okay. And then do you have any current life policies?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And how much coverage do you have?
10 grand.
Very good. And what do you currently pay on that?
$40 a month.
Great. Very good. Hey, I'm going to have one of our local agents give you a call back to give a free quote. What's a secret word? What's a nickname or a hobby or an animal that you would remember a certain word?
For me?
Yes, sir.
Bulldog.
Bulldog. I like that. Do you have a bulldog, or do they call you the bulldog?
No, I run my neighborhood.
Okay. Perfect. Well, I will, Mr. Young, I'm going to have a local agent give you a call back today with a free quote. And we've enjoyed visiting with you, and we'll use the secret word bulldog, alrighty?
Alright, thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. We'll talk to you in a bit. Alrighty, bye-bye. Hey, can everyone hear the other end of the phone? I want someone to take their phone off mute real quick and respond to me, just to make sure that you guys can hear the person on the TV with the audio, the person on the other end of the phone.
I can't hear him.
You can?
I can't.
Yes, I can.
Okay. Good.
I hear some of it. Let me rephrase it.
Yeah, thanks, Dennis. All right, let's be
I
optimistic, bro.
We had, or what the amount was.
Okay. He had 10,000, paying about $40 a month. He's only 58. He don't smoke, and he's in really good health. So I've probably got a couple of pretty solid leads in what I would say is 2 calls. Miss Vicky, do we have the greatest job in the world, or is it easy, or is it easy?
That sounds pretty easy.
It's not hard. You just got to smile. Hey, good morning, Miss Carol.
Yes.
Did I catch you at an okay time, ma'am?
Well, what is it you wanted?
Yes, ma'am. This is Cody with the Senior Care Program, and there are several state-regulated final expense programs available at discounts. And it says here that you were born in 39. Is that correct?
I've already got life insurance and everything like that, hon.
Okay. Well, yeah, we're not gonna add any more on. It's just it's no obligation free quote that we're gonna give to you.
No, that's okay. Thank you anyway.
Okay. Well, if you don't mind me asking, how much coverage do you have, ma'am? Just so I can put that down. There she went. So you can't get them all. That's a valuable lesson we just learned.
Dialing's paused. Okay, there it goes.
I don't know why it pauses and starts again. You got to smile, be in control, and persistent. We could tell when she answered the phone that she wasn't the most, optimistic and really,
I thought old people got up early in the morning.
yeah, she wasn't. Yes, Josephina.
See, you say?
And this is Cody with the Senior Care Program. Did I catch you at an okay time?
Yo no entiendo.
She doesn't understand.
Do you speak English?
No, es poquito.
Just a little? Do you have any life insurance?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Would you like one of our agents to give you a call back with a free quote?
Oh, no, I already have.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. You have a wonderful day.
Okay, you too.
Bye-bye. I could tell that one was going to be a little bit of a struggle for me, knowing almost no Spanish, so I just decided to jump to the end and move on. So as long as we smile, as long as we're in control, and as long as we are persistent. Good morning, George.
No, he's passed away. He'll call again, please.
Yeah, I will certainly not do that. Who am I speaking with? Okay. One thing with cold calling is we've got to a lot of new agents. I know we've got mostly new agents here on the call. Is you got to get to a point where,
Hello?
hey, good morning, Miss Reba.
Yes.
Hey, man, this is Cody with the Senior Care Program. Did I catch you at an okay time this morning?
No, I'm on the phone with the hospital.
Okay, I'll be very, very brief then. Hey, there are several.
I gotta get back on there.
Okay, well, what time should we call you back with a free quote?
Okay.
What time? Okay, well. You notice how we keep asking, we keep trying, but we won't always get them from all of them. One thing with cold calling when you're new is you're in the beginning, your fear outweighs your skill in a big way. And you eventually want your skill to outweigh your fear. And that does take some time. It takes a lot of dialing. Hello, good morning, Samuel. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Mr. Scotland, this is Cody with the Senior Care Program. Did I catch you at an okay time, sir?
No, none of this time, sir.
Okay, I'll be very brief, sir. The reason I'm calling is there are state-regulated final expense programs available at discounts that you're entitled to. And it says here that you are 63, is that correct?
No, that's correct.
Okay, what is your age, sir?
76.
76, okay. And then do you smoke or use tobacco?
What is this all about, sir?
I'm going to have one of our local agents give you a call back today with a free life insurance quote. And so I just want to make sure we're giving you an accurate quote. Do you smoke at all?
No, I do not.
Okay. And then do you have diabetes? Ever had a heart attack, stroke, or cancer?
Yes, I have diabetes.
Okay. And do you use pills or insulin?
Both of them.
Okay. And then have you ever had a heart attack, stroke, or cancer?
Prostate cancer.
Prostate cancer, and when was that?
05.
2005?
05, around 05.
Okay.
That's 2005.
Okay, very good. And do you have any, well, actually, seem like you're in pretty decent health. What's your height and weight?
Well, I am 100 and about 69 or something like that.
Okay, and how tall are you?
99.
Okay. And do you have any current life insurance policies at all?
Yes, I do.
Okay, how much coverage do you have?
I don't want to talk about that one.
That's fine. We can still give you a free quote without knowing what you have. What would you say your budget is? I mean, how much can you comfortably afford to spend each month?
I am on a very, very small pet budget.
Okay, small, tight budget. Okay, I'll make sure that I let our agent know. And then what's a secret word that we can call you back with? Like a hobby or a nickname or an animal, a word that you'll remember when we call back?
No, I do not have any type of,
What's your friends and family call you?
Sam.
Sam? Okay. We'll use Sam as your secret word then, all right?
Thank you.
All righty. Hey, you have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you later on today with your free quote, and we'll use the secret word Sam, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, sir. All righty. Bye-bye. What do you guys think so far? You think you guys can do this?
How much does that cost?
Hey, Cody, this is Frank. Where are you getting
Yeah. Good morning, Mr. Skaggs.
What's that?
Yes, Mrs. Skaggs. This is Cody with the Senior Care Program. Did I catch you at an okay time?
No, I'm sick with the flu.
Oh no, I'm very sorry to hear that. I'll be very brief then, okay? The reason I'm calling is there are several state-regulated final expense programs available at discounts that you're entitled to. And it says here that you are 62. Is that correct?
No, you must have the wrong number.
Okay, and what is your current age, ma'am?
I'm 64.
64, okay. I may have been looking through...
No, 74.
74s.
Something's messed up.
Yeah, sometimes all of our information isn't right. I do apologize. And then, do you smoke at all?
No.
Okay, good. Good. And then, do you have any diabetes, heart attack, stroke, or cancer?
What's this about?
I'm going to have one of our local agents give you a call back with a free life quote later this afternoon, okay?
No, I'm not interested. Thank you.
Okay, do you have any current life insurance, ma'am? She was interested. Sorry, Frank, I had to interrupt there. What would you ask him, buddy?
I asked him where do you acquire that list?
We can get those right off List Shack, which we have available for all of our reps. And I'm just using List Shack names. I'm throwing them in this auto dialer. So yes, I'm talking to a lot of people in a short amount of time, which does help in a big way over hand dialing. And it's easy, it's fun. Once you get rolling, the longer you dial, you actually get better. In the beginning, I could tell that my skill wasn't where it should be, but the more I dial, I get into a little bit of a rhythm. My confidence gets, sky high, and the longer we dial, the better we get. It's just kind of like anything you do. You're not as if you don't warm up, you're not going to start the game off whatever sport it is in a good way. So that's why we kind of the same way with this. Yeah, we're just calling random data list, no leads. We got them here on Zen Call. I'll give them a shout out as well. They're out of Canada. Great group, great dialer. Hello, good morning, Miss Jewel.
Yeah?
Hey, this is Cody with the Senior Care Program. Did I catch you at an okay time, ma'am?
What is it?
There are several state-regulated final expense programs available at discounts. And it says here...
I don't need nothing, honey. I'm in the process of moving right now.
Okay, well, where are you moving to?
Oh, I'm just moving around a little bit. I know exactly what I'm going to do.
Okay, well...
I'm in a mess right now.
I understand. Well, I'll be... The only reason I'm on the phone with you is we're going to have an agent give you a call back with a free life quote. Just a no-obligation free
Well,
quote.
I won't be here, so...
Okay, well, what time should they call when you're there?
Oh, honey, I ain't going to be here. I'm leaving. I don't know when. I don't know where I'm going to do.
Oh, you're physically moving.
Yeah.
I apologize. I thought you were just moving around your apartment, maybe dancing or something.
No.
Okay. And do you know if do you have a cell phone?
No, won't have one of those.
Will you get to keep the same telephone number that we're calling?
No, I'll have a different telephone number.
Well, this is no good. I don't know how to give you that free life quote. This is a good deal for you.
Yeah, well, I really don't need it. My dear, I really don't need it.
I understand. No, you've
I
been.
think I might be doing what I might just go to a home for us, very shortly. So I don't know.
Well, I sure hope not. You've been real sweet to me. Hey, do you have life insurance right now? Do you have life insurance right now?
Oh yeah, I got all that stuff.
How much coverage do you have?
Oh God, I don't know.
If
I
you-
got enough.
Yeah, if you had to put a number on it and had to think about it for a second, what number would you say as far as how much coverage you have?
Yeah, I got enough because I'm going to be cremated and everything. So it's nothing. I'm already taken care of. So,
Okay.
So I'm all right.
Do you know, one last question before I let you go. Do you know where you're moving to? What address are you moving to so we can keep that on file?
Well, no, I really don't know. I know where I'm going, but that's not going to be my permanent place. It's going to
Okay.
be here in Wharton, but I know exactly where. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm moving right now with a friend, but I don't know how long I'll be there. See, that's where I'm at. So.
Well, good luck on the move. Travel safely, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Okay,
Thank you, ma'am. Bye-bye. Okay. We could kind of see that wasn't going to get anywhere. I didn't even know what number to call her back on, or she could have been pulling my leg, but it didn't seem that way. I kind of believed her, so I just kind of let her go. We've been calling for about... Hello, good morning, Miss Irma.
What?
Is this Miss Irma?
No, this Charlie.
No, Charlie, this is Cody with the Senior Care Program. Did I catch you at an okay time, sir?
Yeah, it's not a real good time. I don't have time to talk right now.
Okay, I'll be very, very brief then. The reason we're calling is there are several state-regulated final expense programs available at discounts. And it says here that you're 68, is that correct?
No.
Okay, what's your current age, sir?
79.
79?
Yep.
Okay. And do you smoke or use tobacco?
Yep.
Okay,
Sure is.
okay. And then have you ever had diabetes, heart attack, stroke, or cancer?
No.
Okay, good.
Cancer.
You had cancer?
Yep.
Okay. And then when was that?
2010.
What kind of cancer was it?
Just lung cancer.
Lung cancer? Okay. Okay. Have you ever had any COPD at all?
No.
Okay. And then what's your current height and weight, or how tall do you think you are?
6 foot, 240 pounds.
Okay. And do you have any current life insurance policies?
No.
Okay. And if you had to put a number on it, how much do you think you could, as far as your budget goes, how much do you think you could comfortably afford to spend each month on a life policy?
Say that again.
What do you think you can comfortably afford to spend each month? What's your budget?
My budget is my Social Security, and I'm not hardly living on it.
Yeah, just barely, huh?
Yeah.
I understand.
Lots of doctor bills.
Yes, sir. How much? Let me do this. What's a secret word, like a nickname or a hobby or an animal? What's a secret word that you'll remember when we call back?
You don't need to bother about calling back. I'll put it just what you got.
Well, it's just a no obligation free life quote. You're okay with that, aren't you?
You just keep pumping me, and let's get off the phone right now. I got company coming.
Okay. So would you like a free quote or not, Mr. Tyree? Would you like a free quote or not, sir?
No.
Okay.
I'm good with that, so
We will let you go then, buddy.
you won't need to call back.
Okay. No worries.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye. I thought we had one. We were extremely persistent. Okay. We know all his information now, but I know I won't be calling him back. All right. Are we? I'm going to go ahead and pause the dialer, and I'm going to field a couple of questions real quick before we end the training call. So unmute your phones, ask away, let me know what your thoughts were. Let's talk for a second.
Can they see what you're doing up there?
They cannot.
Okay, so they don't know that on some of those you didn't know the age, so you were just guessing the age.
Yeah, unfortunately the data I put in, I must not have put the age in, so a lot of times I was just guessing their age is the reason I had the wrong age. So you can get the right age, but yeah, for some reason either I didn't have it showing up properly on the dialer or I didn't have it on the list or something, so I was just totally guessing at the age. But we got their correct age, but I just, instead of asking what their age was, I feel like it's easier to guess. Because then they don't feel like they're giving you information, you know. It feels like you already have it in a way. That's a good point.
The secret word.
The reason for the secret word is so that when we call back, they will actually remember the call. It'll gel in their head, so to speak, that when we call back, it will take them back to this call, so that they'll remember why we're calling back. A secret word, they'll remember that they gave someone a secret word, and that when we said it, it'll jaw kind of a mental response, so to speak. I'm gonna put the headset back on the charger here. I've also got a Sennheiser Office Runner one-eared wireless headset. It is the best headset money can buy. Well, because when they're brand new, they're like $400. But I got it used on headsets.com, I guess, for $200. But it is a awesome headset. I love it. It's phenomenal. Hey, what did you guys think of the live cold calling demonstration and been able to hear both sides of the call? What did you guys think of all that?
Will you be able to put that one up on YouTube?
Yes. Yep. I didn't give any of their personal information out. I didn't give phone number. I didn't give address. Typically, I didn't give first and last. Normally, I just gave one either first or last. So we can put that one on YouTube. That's fine. At least for our local guys.
What was that headset? Hey, Cody, Frank here. What was that headset's name again?
It's a Sennheiser, Sennheiser. I've got some ideas on some headsets if you don't want to spend that much money on some headsets that will work and do well. You can go down to Staples or Office Depot and get a wireless headset or a wired headset for like $40, or a wireless one for like $70 or $80. I just like this one because I know that the quality's remarkable. It's the best thing money can buy, and I just really like it. That's another good question. Dennis, Jeff, Jason, Kevin, Vicky, what'd you guys think? Did I live up to my promise in the email?
Yes.
Okay, well good, thank you. Thank you.
So how much does an auto
I
dialer?
never heard you mention your company or anything. I never heard you say a secure insurance group or anything like that.
I didn't. I just used Senior Care Program. It's a lot less threatening. I don't use the word insurance just because I don't want to start off the call with them instantly thinking negative at all. And unfortunately, I just feel like the word insurance, it feels like it's just a telemarketer trying to sell them something. I don't want to come across that way. I'm just providing a no obligation free life insurance quote. So.
Okay. Would you generally be trying to set the appointment on those calls?
Yeah, if I was you guys, I would do one of two things. I would try to set the appointment first. If I couldn't get the appointment, the reason I didn't is I was calling all over the state. But I would try to set the appointment, or if you couldn't get in the home, then I would at least try to call them back and give them a free quote. To try to sell over the phone if you had to. But getting setting an appointment is a real good idea if you can. So especially with new agents, that's what you want to do and need to do. So, okay, we will talk in all of our one-on-ones today. If you have any questions, call, text, email. Thank you guys for joining the call. That was a lot of fun. This will be on YouTube on the Agent Mentor page, Cody Askins Agent Mentor page momentarily. Have a great week. Let's all have a big week, a phenomenal week. Let me know if I can help. Thank you guys.
Good